Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1.
Well, hello tubers. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. Today I'm off to Canadian Tire to get one of those portable air compressors that are on sale, which I can use for other things because it's got a booster pack and can use it to charge other things up. And it's on sale, so gotta head to old Canuck Tire. But in the meantime, I got a little email from YouTube, another reminder about tax information. Now, I know it's a big topic of discussion for non-US creators on YouTube. Apparently, they are about to take off 24% of your income if you don't provide tax information. So I looked into what I got to do. I got to get what's called an individual taxpayer identification number on a W-7 form. I have to send in my documents, like a passport, and there's just no way in hell I'm letting go of my passport for a couple months while the U.S. government has it, in case they lose it, in case I need to use it. I mean, come on, I'm German. And I'm also Canadian. I gotta have that passport in my grubby hands in case the shit hits the fan and I need to get out of Dodge. That is the one possession I have that I don't like to let other people get their grubby fingers on. So, I'm at a quandary about this, and there's probably millions of people out there that are at a quandary with it too. Now, I have a different perspective probably than a few other people. I've had foreign income from the United States for years from other things, from other than YouTube, and never really had an issue. The tax forms were quite straightforward, and I didn't have to fill out a W-7. So, I think the best strategy for me is going to be say, hey, you can have the money. In terms of YouTube, at current income rates for me for that, that's no more than a couple $1,000 a year. As far as I'm concerned, America is in heavy, heavy debt. I mean, if you add up consumer debt, mortgage debt, student loan debt, all the deficit debt of state governments, municipal governments, federal government, what's it per person? It's a couple $100,000 per citizen of the United States. So you guys need me to contribute to that deficit, and I'm glad to do it as a neighbor here in Canada. I know y'all need that money, and Uncle Sleepy Joe there, your new president, he's looking for cash wherever he can find it around the world. And I do think that this is a bit overreaching. There would be nothing wrong with them taxing your income that was generated from ad revenue within the United States territory. That's absolutely fair game. I get that. But the penalty that they're trying to levy if you don't fill out the appropriate paperwork is 24% of your global income. Okay, so be it. I think Sleepy Joe needs that money. I don't know what Sleepy Joe's going to spend that money on. Probably something stupid. But as far as I'm concerned, I want to keep Uncle Sam out of my life as much as possible. I have that luxury as a non-American citizen. I'm not an American citizen. I can travel there. I can spend a lot of time there. I have a lot of freedoms as a Canadian to travel to the U.S. But in terms of giving up personal information and getting involved with U.S. taxes, no way. You can keep that money.
Just wait and see.
Okay, I am at Canadian Tire, so I'm gonna go in there and get my... Hey, what are you complaining about, Sammy? What are you complaining about? Hey? They don't let dogs into Canadian Tire, so you're gonna have to wait here. Yeah, I know it's a bitch. Oh well. At least it's a nice day. So let's go get our compressor power pack unit.
For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a
Okay, let's open up this Eliminator booster pack with air compressor. I basically bought this because it's portable. I can charge other things off the USBs, and so I could use this for a few different things while on the road. Now I'm going to say right off the hop, these are sold in Canadian Tire under the Eliminator brand. They're probably sold under different name brands in the United States and other parts of the world, but they've had a bad reputation in the past. But these ones are now with AGM batteries, so I'm going to give them a whirl. There's been some bad reviews on these in the past few years, but I think they've improved the batteries. You also got to keep them charged up. A lot of people review them as being really shitty, even though they actually haven't kept them charged up. If you don't keep these things charged up, they just die, right? That's just the way batteries are. So let's see what we got inside. Let's slide it out of here like this. Okay, that's a nice clean looking unit. Not too heavy, you can easily lift it with one hand. Ooh, let's turn it on. 12.8 volts already. Nice. Oh, there's the old compressor nozzle clamps. Let's turn it on without reading the manual, because that's what us men like to do. Ooh, let's turn on the air compressor. Oh, it runs, it's alive. Hopefully this thing don't beep all the time. Oh well. What else we get with this? Oh, these clamps are nice and sturdy. I like that. Where is the charger? Gotta have a charger with this. Oh, here we go. This only has a 12-volt charger. That don't make sense. That does not make sense. Why do they sell it with only a 12-volt charger? Oh well. No wonder people let these things die. How many people have a 12-volt power supply in their home? Not too many. Now I do. I have a way of charging this with 12 volts no matter what. But wow, that's a fail in terms of that. So keep that in mind. You know, without me even doing any more research with this unit, you know, I'll keep it unless it's dead out of the box the first time I try it. But having only a 12-volt charger, that's a fail. Most people that buy these things, they want to just keep it in their garage plugged in and ready to roll so they can boost their motorcycle or their car or whatever. But having this thing only with a 12-volt charger, that's just lame. On further examination, there actually is a way to charge this from 120 volts from your wall. Hidden under here, if you've got an extension cord that will actually fit in there, you can actually charge it up with 120 volts from the wall. That's still a pretty lame way of doing it. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. That's just stupid. Okay, this is how I run my security system and upload my YouTube videos. I got one of these hotspots. So let's plug it in and see if it charges. Oh, there we go. It will actually charge with the USB without the stupid beeping. Okay, that's a small saving grace. This is my portable little hotspot that I run my security cameras and I upload from my RV to you guys on YouTube. So no problem, I can charge my audio equipment, my cell phone, and this with the USB 3 ports. So that's pretty good. At least it will have some practical value. I tend to like to buy things that have at least 2 or 3 other uses, and I think this may accomplish that. Because even if my other big power pack goes out of whack, I can always use this to top it up by putting this alligator clips against the alligator clips of the other one and boosting that pack up. Now another thing this thing should have had was a 12-volt socket. They could have just moved this on-off switch over here somewhere, move these USBs up, and put in a big 12-volt socket there somehow. But oh no, they did not do that. But let's at least see if this damn thing can power a 300-watt inverter. Because the whole idea about these power packs is not just for, you know, using as an air compressor, which you're not actually going to even use it very often, but as a little bit of backup power for other things. So if you can get an inverter, just hook up the leads to the actual little prongs on the back, and bada bing, bada boom, you got some AC power. Let's turn it to on. There we go. It's working just fine. 12.7 volts. The fan on the inverter is working fine. That beeping would drive you absolutely crazy, so this is more suitable for maybe topping up your other battery, because that beeping would drive you nuts. I don't know how you can turn that off. I don't think you can. But in a pinch, it will run your inverter, no problemo. Let's turn that off. I'm just going to keep beeping. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's like a beep every 10 seconds or something. That's not cool. Okay. I think as long as there's a lead hooked up to the clamps, it's going to beep. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly the case. So you take a load off there and the beeping should stop. Let's put those clamps away. So that's it from here at the RV, getting ready to hit the big Great White North. My suggestion for you is whenever you buy any of this type of crap, make sure it has at least 2 or preferably 3 uses for you on the road. Otherwise, it's just a paperweight. Because, you know, you only got so much space, you only got so much money to waste on crap like this. So I like multiple uses. At least I can power this, at least I can charge a few other things. There's actually even a little spotlight flashlight on this unit that I can use to light things while I'm working on something at night. So multiple uses, at least, hey, what the hell. In the meantime, folks, stay safe, keep your wheels on the ground. I'll talk to you soon.
For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. It's gonna be a done deal, just wait.